Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm re-reviewing Now That's I Call Music 3 and Now That's I Call Music 4. Both albums originally came out in 1984 on vinyl, and these two CD re-releases came out in 2019. I reckon Now 3 artwork looks really cool. This is the first time we get the original Now logo. Of course, we got the Now pig as the mascot with sunglasses. I like how the background has more variety than just a black background with some stripes. Of course, we get some pictures of some artists featured on his album. Now 4 artwork looks really cool too. I like the logo with the Now pig with different sunglasses, which looks better to me. And of course, we've got a green background with stripes and got some artists featured on his album. Let's get to the track lists. Now 3 has 30 top chart hits on the original one, but this only has 28 songs on the CD release, but I'll get to that later. Disc 1 kicks off with Duran Duran, The Reflex, one of my favourite Duran Duran classics, a really iconic tune. We love the music and the chorus. Nick Kershaw, I Won't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, an excellent Nick Kershaw classic, and that's my favourite song from him. Sister Sledge, Thinking of You, I found this one alright. Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark, Locomotion, a cool tune from OMD, like the music. Ultravox, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes, a great synth pop tune here. I also liked Howard Jones' Pearl in the Shell, also Blancmange, Don't Tell Me. Phil Collins, Against All Odds, Take a Look at Me Now. I found this classic alright. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes, a great classic from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel, White Lines, Don't Do It, a really iconic rap classic, one of my favourite ones. The Specials, or The Special aka Nelson Mandela, I found this protest song okay. Womack and Womack, Love Wars, pretty average to me. The Style Cancel, You're the Best Thing, I found this ballad okay. Then we did have Bob Marley and the Wailers' One Love, which sadly didn't get licensed on the CD release, but it's a really good reggae classic as well. Bonsky Beat, Small Town Boy, another one of my favourite iconic classics. We love music in this one, which was later sampled in other songs. Disc 2 kicks off with Queen, I Want to Break Free, one of my favourite Queen classics, really iconic. Love Freddie Mercury's vocals. Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time, a nice ballad that one, which is also on Hits 3. Alison Moyet, Love Resurrection, a good pop tune. The Bluebells, Young at Heart, which later got to number 1 in 1993 and featured in Now 24, and it's one of my favourite classics, a brilliant tune. Bananarama, Robert De Niro's Waiting, an alright song from Bananarama. Propaganda, Dr. Mabuse, I'm not keen on this tune honestly, not for me. Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do With It, a really good classic from Tina Turner. The Flying Pickets, When You're Young and in Love, and it's pretty dull in my opinion. Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, my favourite Now 3, really iconic 80s classic, always gets me in a good mood. Thompson Twins, You Take Me Up, not sure about harmonica, but I found the song itself okay. Weather Girls, It's Raining Men, a fun classic actually. Then the original Now 3 had Mr. Glitter's Dance Me Up, which obviously couldn't be included due to his crime. I found the song itself okay. The Arts Company, Susanna, kind of meh, not sure about the crowd's noises. Madness, One Better Day, yeah, decent. David Sylvian, Red Guitar, which I found dreary in my opinion, didn't like the music in this one at all. Now 4 has 32 top chart hits, all featured on the CD release thankfully. Disc 1 kicks off with Paul McCartney, No More Lonely Nights, Special Dance Mix, kind of an adequate dance mix to an average song. Philip Oakey and Giorgio Moroder, Together in Electric Dreams, my favourite Now 4, really iconic synth pop classic of music and the chorus in this one. Bonsky Beat, Why, my second favourite Bonsky Beat song behind Small Town Boy, another brilliant synth pop tune. Le Mole, Never Ending Story, a great synth pop tune that one as well. Nick Haywood, Warning Sign, kind of average to me. John Waite, Missing You, a really good pop ballad here. Michael Jackson, Farewell My Summer Love, I found this song pretty good actually. Of course, this is one of the licensed Michael Jackson songs on Now albums. Lionel Richie, Hello, I found this ballad okay. Culture Club, War Song, and it's a pretty good tune. Elton John, Passengers, one of my favourite underrated Elton John songs, a really fun song. Julian Lennon, Too Late for Goodbyes, a good solo song from Julian Lennon. The Style Council, Shout to the Top, a great tune, really like the chorus. Thompson Twins, Doctor Doctor, I like Small Over Years, and it's a pretty good one. Heaven 17, Sunsets Now, an okay song for them. The Kane Gang, Respect Yourself, didn't like this version much honestly. Tina Turner, Private Dancer, an okay ballad to close the disc. Disc 2 kicks off with Queen Is a Hard Life, a really good rock ballad from Queen. Status Quo, The Wanderer, my favourite version of the song, a brilliant rock version. Big Country, East of Eden, pretty good rock tune. U2, Pride in the Name of Love, one of my favourite U2 songs, a brilliant rock tune, really like this one. Fergal Sharkey, Listen to Your Father, a good fun pop tune from Fergal Sharkey. Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark, Tesla Girls, doesn't beat Locomotion, but I found this one alright. Kim Wilde, The Second Time, has some really good music and is a really good song. Nick Kershaw, Human Racing, I heard better Nick Kershaw songs, but this one's okay. Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbusters, a really iconic film song, one of my favourites, really catchy. UB40, If It Happens Again, an okay reggae tune from UB40. For Pointer Sisters, Jump for My Love, I always like Girls Wild version better, but this original version is alright. Level 42, Hot Water, I like the music of this one, and it's a really good tune. I also quite liked Eurythmics' Sex Crime, 1984. Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me, another brilliant iconic classic, one of my favourite ones as well. Of course, Michael Jackson did the vocals. Malcolm McLaren, Madame Butterfly, Belle di Vedremo, really naff song in my opinion, didn't work for me at all. Eugene Wilde, Gotta Get You Home Tonight, an okay song to close the album. That's the whole track lists. Here's disc 1 for now 3, I like the disc designs. Disc 2, I like the switching colours. Then here's the Now App advertisement on a classic album. I don't get it. Here's disc 1 for now 4, interesting colours. Disc 2, and here's that same advertisement again. And here's the booklet for now 3, pictures of each artist, information about each song and where they charted, and you can find it in the vinyl version as well. And here's the now 4 booklet, pictures, information about each song and where they charted. Now 3 is a great album to me, lots of great classics on this one, and levels up the Now 2. Now 4, however, is a brilliant album to me, a lot more great classics on this one as well. 1984 is a really great year of music. That's my review on Now That's I Call Music 3 and Now That's I Call Music 4. Hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite songs of these albums? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.